Hey, Eric here. So the question of the day is, who do you hang around with the most? Who is in your inner circle? Today I'm going to talk about the power of association. But before I do that, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, definitely go on the channel, subscribe, click on the bell so you get notified every time a video comes out. Now, first of all, I want to apologize for not being on for the last couple of weeks. I've been working on a project, a big project, huge. It's going to be coming out. I'll probably reveal it around a couple of weeks, maybe in the beginning of the year. But you will love it. It will really help you in your business. So, back to the topic of the day is the power of associations. Now, one of the most important things in life and in business that determines your success or failure is really the people that you associate yourself with. It doesn't matter what your education is, your background, your race, whatever. What matters most really are the people you hang around with the most, right? You will never outperform your inner circle, right? So let me give you a couple of examples. So let's say you're an entrepreneur, you're building your business, and you have ups and downs, but the people that you hang around with the most are not entrepreneurs. So what happens is they really discourage you from achieving success in entrepreneurship because they don't see it, right? Just like if you want to make $100,000 a year and everybody you hang around with makes maybe 50,000 or less. Now, they can't see it, you won't see it, and after a while, you just think it's impossible because you don't know people that do it. So that's why you have to really guard the people that come around you, right? Somewhere I read that you are the average of the five people that hang around you the most, right? You are the average of the five people. And a lot of times people don't realize the impact of, their associations. And it applies both in business and in your personal life. So I'll give you an example. Actually, this happened some years ago when I hit 40, right? So I was talking to a friend of mine, a guy I've known for years. So I hit 40, and he said, happy birthday, blah blah, and then he said, it's downhill from here. And I said, what do you mean it's downhill from here? He said, well, when he hit 40, he started to gain weight. He said that when he hit 40, he started to get out of shape. He said it's hard for him to bend over to pick something up now because he's over 40. And, it was almost like he made it seem like it's gloom and doom when you hit 40, right? And I'm listening to this guy. Now, I'm, full of personal development. So, I'm not listening to him to actually learn from him, but I'm just listening to what he's saying, right? So anyway, I found out that after I got off that call, it made me feel a little bad. Like I could feel my energy went down, right? So I pick up the phone and I call another friend of mine, okay? This guy is totally opposite. And he's about my age, right? So I call him and we're talking, and he tells me that he actually became much more fit once he hit 40 because he started exercising more. So he runs a lot. He actually runs in my neighborhood. He always tells me that we should go running, and I'm not going to run. I'm not going to run with that guy. But he runs like 10 miles a day, right, or so. And he tells me that when he was younger, he never really worked out because he didn't think he needed to. But now that he's getting older, he works out and he drinks a lot of water and everything. So when I listen to him, I feel energized. I feel like I need to run more. I feel like I need to work out more. I feel pumped up, right? And so when I get off the phone with him, I feel good. So think about that. Now, if I'm talking to the first guy all the time, my energy level will go like this. Before you know it, I stop working out. I'll stop walking or running. Before you know it, I start to feel the way he feels, right? And then I'll be able to get on the phone with him and say, oh, you know what? I see what you're saying. It's hard for me to bend over too, right? And I start doing what he does and thinking like he does, right? But if I hang out with the second guy all the time, I'm always motivated. I'm always pumped up. That's why I always, I take accountability for the people that are in my space, right? Sometimes there are people that are negative, and you can't really disassociate yourself from them, but you can limit your association with them. You can limit your association with them. Okay. So I was in a business once where one of the guys in my team, he was very negative, very negative. Now, I don't know how someone that negative could stay in a business, but he was negative. He was making money, but he was negative, right? And just being around him, what I knew wasn't good for me, right? He's the kind of guy, when you say to him, you say, so, I won't even say his name. I was about to, but I won't. When you say, how you doing? He'll say something like, not too bad. Like, everything's negative, not too bad. Well, obviously that means not too good either, right? So and I felt like every time I'm talking to him, I guess I lost some energy there. Okay. Or he would say, I'm hanging on by a thread, you know, like, what does that mean, right? Hanging on by a thread, right? But I realized that I needed to limit my association with him. All right. So one thing I do is I like to associate with positive people. People that are focused on their goals, people that have goals, people that know where they're going. I once I was at a barber shop. This was a couple years ago, and we're talking. It was right before the New Year. It was around this time. It was right before the New Year, and I asked him. I said, "Do you have any New Year's resolutions?" And he said, "No, I don't do those." I said, "Why not?" He said, "Yeah, I don't believe in goals anymore, because when you set a goal and you don't hit it, then you're discouraged, right? So I don't set goals anymore." So I'm thinking, okay, so that's one way to look at it, right? But another way to look at it is, when you set a goal to hit this high, and you get up to here, you didn't hit your goal, but you're much higher than you would have been had you not set your goal, right? So, you know, again, if you hang around someone like that all the time, you won't move forward, right? So the fact is that whatever we do in life, whatever success we want to achieve in business or in life, it's very important that we choose our associations wisely, okay? So that, will be encouraged every day to get there. All right, so if you got value out of this video, again, definitely go on my YouTube channel, subscribe there, so you get videos like this every single week. And also, I always leave you some freebies that you can click on to get great information on how you can market your business, scale your business, and have a lot of success in your business. All right, and as always, make it a great day.